back to another video. Today is going to be another non-native fish video, but I wanted to showcase this tank because it's super fun and I love it a lot. But this is my Caecilian tank. I believe it's 39 gallons. It's a weird shape and a weird size, but there's a Caecilian. And if you don't know what a Caecilian is, it's basically it's an amphibian. And you have, like your groups in amphibians, you have the frogs and toads, the newts and salamanders, and then a lot of people don't know about the Caecilians, which are basically just really long worm-like things. And they used to be sold at Walmart, like they would sell them in the fish section as rubber eels. But they're from Colombia, and Colombia has, I believe it's Colombia, yeah. And they have shut off all their exports of amphibians. Conservation stuff and everything, so I mean it's good, but also it's made them rare, sort of, like you can only get them captive bred in the United States. They don't come in, but they do sometimes come in accidentally because Colombia stopped all exports of all animals except for fish, and so some people that don't know about fish will export these and then think that they're fish. So this one we got from a lady who just was getting rid of like, I think she had a pet shop or her parents had a pet shop and they had this Caecilian and they wanted to get rid of it, so we took it. But yeah, I mean the Caecilian's cool, but I really like the fish in here too, and it's all kind of basic stuff, but some of the stuff, it's stuff that I've never had, so I guess I'll just get into the species. So we have a lot of guppies. Red cobra guppies are right here. There's a nice male. And the females for some reason get these weird crooked backs. I don't know if it's from like too many times having babies or something, but and then there's also tuxedo koi guppies. So there's a female, there's some males. And the tuxedo kois started with just a pair, and now they're, I want to say like 10 strong. And the cobras started with 4. There's 2 males, 2 females, and now there's tons of them. There's also some Mickey Mouse platies, and wagtail platies, and red swordtails. There's a female. The male is somewhere around here, but you can see, like, it's kind of hard to distinguish the babies from each other, but that's a swordtail. Swordtails are usually longer, and they don't have any black on them like the platies do. And sorry if it's really dark, if the light's on, then there's really bad reflection, so this is a pretty dark tank. But as far as plants go, there's a cryptocorn, some java fern, and vallisneria. Not a whole lot. There's also some plecos in here. You can see there's the long fin calico bristlenose plecos and a flash pleco, which it might be too dark, but he's like right there. Really cool fish. And the Caecilian doesn't bother them. I mean, I'm not sure what these eat in the wild. We feed him bloodworms and earthworms mostly, so I don't think he's eaten anything. Although we did have 3 calico plecos, and then we did find remains of one of them, so it could have been the Caecilian, I'm not too sure. But also in here there's some glow light tetras. And it's all sort of themed around red. I'm not really sure why that happened, but it kind of just did. Reddish orange. But this is a really fun tank. It started with just 4 cobra guppies, 2 tuxedo guppies, 10 glow lights, and 4 platies and 2 swordtails, and now it's turned into this. It's definitely a dirty tank, like this gets dirty fast, but it's fun, and hopefully when these tuxedos and other fish get big enough we can start selling them. There's the male swordtail, beautiful fish. But yeah, I really enjoy this tank along with all my other tanks, but this one's really fun, and Caecilians are definitely cool. Most of the Caecilian species are terrestrial. I believe there's only 3 species that are fully aquatic, like the one in here. So this Caecilian will never leave the water in the wild or in captivity. And they can live in groups, so we could probably put a few more in here. I'm not too sure about breeding with these amphibians, but I know that it can be done. So he's right there. They're weird looking animals. They're fun. Some things with the Caecilian is you want to make sure to keep a lid on. And you can see there's our pothos, and there's actually roots going down. It's kind of cool. Also, I've noticed somehow duckweed came out of the tank and is sort of growing. And I just haven't really cleaned it because I think it looks kind of cool. And it's interesting to see it do that. It's also growing on the top of the lid. You can sort of see that. But I think it's interesting that the duckweed does that kind of growth. Yeah, there's this nice pothos that has this jar, but somehow got its roots down in there. And it looks awesome. I'm hoping that the roots will go all the way down and it'll look really cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully have a part 2 of the pond build sometime this week or next week. So yeah, stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.